Hi everybody, so I know it's been a while, but I went to the makeup show this year again in Dallas. I did represent Makeup Forever. You may or may not have seen me during the days of the show. I did more of the setup this year than I did last year because of how busy it was, and I wanted to be able to go ahead and enjoy the show this year and still get free product for it. So with that said, if you saw me on Instagram, you saw a lot of pretty much what I hauled. I didn't put everything out. Some things are very similar to last year. Mostly the same people were there, the same organizations were there. So I wanted to still go ahead and share with you kind of a regular haul. I don't do this a lot, but let's go ahead and get started. So one of the first and most important things that I think I was glad I got this year was Cosette brushes. Right here, right? Cosette brushes are always, they have a great reputation. Unfortunately, or fortunately, they are very expensive. So it's very difficult to get them at a decent price. With that said, I went ahead and got an entire set. Now, the set that I got, they showed it in a box and it goes for about $205, I believe. And at the show, I got it for $143. So this is what it looks like. And this actually came for free. So if you bought the entire set of the brushes, you got this case for free. This little holder for free. And I basically got a full set. He actually threw an extra one in there for me, I believe. So I've got a large powder brush, a small powder brush, or of course a blender brush, foundation brush, flat shader, crease brush, blending brush, small shader. They were out of the lip brushes that are actually in the set, which is why I got the small shader, a standard eyeliner brush, and then this beautiful angle brush. Pretty excited about that. I actually haven't touched this stuff, and the makeup show was a week ago, so you know I was waiting to share it with you guys. The next thing I got was Colored Rain. Now I have a lot of Colored Rain. I actually have a whole set of Colored Rain lipsticks, so this is not brand new for me. Colored Rain themselves was not out there, but of course a lot of the other organizations or stores like Nigel's, Friends was out there, and Ricky's was out there. So Ricky's was selling like Colored Rain, Gerard. I don't have any of the liquid lipsticks from Colored Rain, so I got a few of those and a few of the regular lipsticks that I don't have. And actually I'm thinking I do have them. I have had Colored Rain so long that I have them in the old black packaging. I only have one in the pink packaging. So I got Mary Jane, which is this gorgeous, beautiful matte pink color. It looks like Snob, but it's slightly lighter. And then I got Arabian Nights. You guys know I love a dark purple. Now, as far as the liquid lips go, these are all very light. And what's interesting, or what I should have thought about when I purchased these, was that I also got the Dose of Color set, which was the limited edition set that they sold. But because they weren't reproducing it. So some of these colors are actually very similar. I have a bad habit of picking up a lot of nudes or a lot of dark vampy colors, and that's what I ended up doing here. So these three almost look exactly like the three that came in the Dose set, but oh well, whatever. So I got Marshmallow, which is almost like Stone by MAC now, that came out with the matte color now. And it's a beautiful kind of a brown, grayish, pure color. And then I got Soul, which is a true gray brown. And then I got Sugar, which is a true nude color. On me, these are all very fair. So on a brown skin girl, these are all gonna be very fair or very brownish. I would love to see this on very brown skin, very dark skin with maybe a deep chocolatey liner or not. Of course, I hit crown brushes. Now, I don't necessarily have to go through all of the brushes with you guys like I did last year, I don't believe. I got another beauty blender from them. Theirs are actually really good. I still have some of the ones that I have from last year because you know they're washable. And they're only $4. I got a lot of brushes, I'll just say that. I got a lot of brushes because I was also getting some to give as a gift to a friend of mine and some for my mom, so I tend to get a lot of these things. What I like about Crown is that the brushes, most of the brushes are very good. What I'll say as a cautionary tale with them is I try to get these just from the show. I do not order them. I like to be able to touch and see what the texture of them is before, because they all feel different. So it just, the ones that they say are the most professional brushes don't feel the best to me. The ones that are a little bit less costly seem to feel better to me. I like to check the cut and the touch of them and see how they feel. And they always give you a really great deal. So I would say if Crown is coming to a show near you, whether it be IMATS, the makeup show, BeautyCon, or whatever, and you tell them like, hey, I'm gonna buy a lot of stuff, they will definitely hook you up. And there's already a huge discount at the makeup show anyway. So I usually come out of there with about $300 or $400 worth of brushes for like $80. Seriously, this is like the second year in a row that I've done this. So this is really great too, especially if you're just getting started. The Laura Lashes was back out there again. You guys know they have these beautiful mink lashes. They are typically $25 a piece. They are $20 at the show, and then they give you a $15% off coupon. I apologize. I only got 2 pairs this year, and that was because they are not cheap. And I still have maybe 3 of the 4 pairs that I bought last year just because I don't actually use these on clients, since I know that they're not going to really be thoughtful about using them twice. These are real mink lashes and they're extremely expensive. So these are, yeah, selfishly, these are just lashes that I buy for myself. I got Whisk Me Away and Complete Me. They actually look very similar. Complete Me looks a little stacked on the end, except for they're a little bit longer, but they're cut almost exactly the same to me. I got a ton of lashes from Nigel's and a lot of my disposables. I got a lot of my disposables like my sponges. I got little itty bitty tiny Q-tips that are really great to do cleanup with. And they were all super cheap. It could say $2.50 and $1, and they may have charged you half of that, to be honest. I don't think I spent more than $13 there for all of these things. I got 10 pairs of lashes in all different ones. Model in a Bottle was there. They have this, I love Model in a Bottle, and I actually always religiously use it on my clients. I use the regular one though, and now they've come out with a sensitive spray. So this is good for anybody who I know or a client that says that she has sensitive skin. Now I can actually be a little bit more sensitive to that. I have a lot of different setting sprays, but I really like this one. It's actually my favorite. They had a deal going on. This usually goes for about $18. It was $15 if you bought it alone at the show, but they were also selling a whole set. So if you got the entire set, you got 1 bottle of whichever one of the ones you wanted, the regular or the sensitive. You got a full-size bottle of the brow sealer, the lip sealer, and a eyelash curler, which I actually gave to a friend of mine. I don't really need that, but that's a pretty good deal. That's actually about $60 worth of product from them for $35. So it was really worth it for me, for what I carry in my kit. The brow sealer is amazing. I don't like the way they package it. I do actually use a mascara wand when I use that because it is it's so wet. It's not like a gel that you only need a drop of it, so you have to be super, super careful, and use a wispy wand if you have one. Of course, I worked Makeup Forever for this show, so I got gratis. Nothing you guys probably even are concerned about, but I got the foundation palette. I actually have both of the flash palettes, so I really like them a lot. Actually, I like the second one more than the first one, which is the neutral colors, so I wanted to give this a shot. Now it's extremely hot in Texas, and I probably will not use this as a cream foundation. I don't typically use that on clients, but I will use this very lightly and buff it out as a contour kit if possible, and concealer kit when necessary. I also got the 10-year palette, the 10-year edition palette as part of my gratis as well. And this is what that looks like. Not sure what I'm gonna do with that. I really didn't need it, but I have pretty much everything that I need from them for stuff that I actually carry in my kit, really because of the gratis I got last year. So Smashbox was out there. Her name is Lori Taylor. She was doing a class which was amazing. And when I tell you, she used this contour stick trio, and God guys, if I could say get anything right now, I would say get this. There are 3 in here. They are full size. The whole set is $48. It was the one thing they were not discounting at the show, which was a little disappointing. But 3 of the contour sticks for that cost is not bad. I got a chance to test it in her class, and it just so smooth, blends so well, so fast. I could see myself being able to use all 3 of these on pretty much anybody, brown skin, fair skin. It will work. You can buff it out quick and it dries. It's nice and soft. These pencils are absolutely amazing. So if there is something that I would say right now that you needed to get for your kit that could carry you a lot without having to carry a lot of product with you, it would be absolutely this. LadyMas! LadyMas Beauty was out there as well. They are known for their lashes. They have Posh and Cocoa lashes. The Posh lashes were going for 10 for $13, which is a great deal. Great, great, great deal. I really, really like these a lot. And then the Cocoa lashes were going 4 for $19. Now they also have their brush on lash by Cocoa. I've heard really great things about it. I'm going to try it out on myself before I try it out on anybody else. They say it dries very quickly. This is what it looks like. I'm hoping it will. I tested it. I liked it. It reminded me of the one that they were making by Revlon for a little time, and for some reason took off the shelves. So I got this for $4 as well. I don't know why they gave me that huge bag though. It was so embarrassing and ostentatious to walk around when all I had was these little tiny lashes in there. But I got all types of lashes. I never buy a whole bunch. I may buy 2 and 2 and 2 and 2, but I never buy the same lashes because all of my clients are different. One of the stars of the show this year was Inglot. There was a girl that was out there that was absolutely stunning, and I don't know if she came down from the New York store. I've been to that store before. I didn't make any palettes from Inglot. I have a lot of Inglot palettes. Their eyeshadows are absolutely phenomenal. You can look up some of my old videos if you've never seen them before. I'll try to find them and put the links down below. But because they have so many colors, it's really hard to gauge without looking at your palette, which you already have. So I didn't want to buy the same things twice. I did get this cute little Tiffany blue makeup bag. You can see it's Tiffany blue there. It's almost like a vinyl or something. You can see right through it though. It's so, so, so cute. I got 3 of the gel liners. I got the black, the brown, and an emerald actually. I hear really good things. I've actually never used Inglot's gel liners before. The only thing that I've heard negative is that they do dry down a little bit, or they do tend to crack a bit in the pot. But I have seen that with all gel liners, and my only thing is I just kind of scoop from the bottom and swirl them around, and I never have any major problems. I think all gel liners do that. And then I got body pigment powders. Actually, I got 1 body pigment powder and 1 pure pigment, and these are absolutely gorgeous. And now that I'm looking at this, she actually gave me the wrong color. This was actually supposed to be like this gorgeous lime green, and this is the 2nd time Inglot has done that. Oh my god, I should have looked in the box. I'm so glad I'm doing this with you guys right now. They always do that. Weird. Okay, so if you see Inglot at a show, as they give you your boxes, make sure that you check for that type of stuff because that's absolutely the wrong color. But they also gave me the Duraline, and this will take your powder, it says it'll take your powder shadow and turn it into what'll look like a liquid, almost like a shimmery, you know, kind of finish to it. So it's really, really gorgeous. And then some nail polish. The only thing I was disappointed in, because this was on Saturday, and I set up on Thursday, so by Saturday when the show happened, they didn't have any of their lipsticks or lip glosses in, and I was really, really looking forward to that. I love their lipsticks. They're really great. So I was really sad not to get any of those, or that they didn't have any there, especially since you get them at such a huge discount. They were still doing the Freedom system that they do on the eyeshadows. If you buy them online, they're $5 a piece, so that really wasn't anything different. But everything else was about 30% off. So if you did get there, then you know that you got a bit of a discount that way. My next purchase was the Dose set. Like I said, this is the Terra collection. If you did not get this at the show and you do not see this online, as I stated earlier on, Dose is not reproducing this set. So these are all neutral colors. You've got your kind of your mahogany, your nude, and your stone looking color as well. That's why I said they were so similar to the Colored Rain ones, but I really love Dose of Colors. I also got a lipstick, Angel. I love their lipsticks. You guys know I got those last year too. This one is Brick, Sand, and Stone. How many stones can a person have, for God's sakes? But it was on sale, so they marked it down to $40, I believe, for the entire set. And Actually, when I looked at the receipt, I think they charged me even less than that, to be honest. They were probably, I think I got the second to the last one, so they were trying to just get rid of all of them. To OCC, Obsessive Compulsive. You guys know I love them. Covet, which is a nude. John Doe, which is a very, very fair nude. It's almost like a pale white on me. I like to mix this maybe with a red or a pink or something. It really changes the tone. And then of course, I got Black Dahlia. I also have Metal Black Dahlia, which is the one with the shimmer in it. And I got the Lip Tar Primer. So this is kind of imperative because with these, they can break down. They stay so well, but this helps adhere so much better. And everything, these were on sale for $10. Also got, y'all are probably going, God, all this girl gets is nude. I have black nails and I still get nude all the time. So I got these two, what are these? I got John Doe and Silence. I also got Black Dahlia. I got two of them and one of them broke. And the other one I gave to my mom. So I did get a nice red vampy color. Can you guys kind of tell how I like my lips and how I like my, nails? And then lastly, Anastasia Beverly Hills. So the deal that they were having is that the refills on the contour palettes were $15 a piece normally. And of course, you guys know if you build your own palette online, it's only $40. But I only needed the banana powder. I have 3 of these contour kits, 2 that I've built myself out of the 3. So they were having a deal where you could buy the 1 for $15 or buy 3 for $22. So I ended up buying 2 additional colors that I probably don't need and will probably end up selling to somebody because I don't actually have anywhere else to put them. I have my palettes pretty set up the way that they are, so I don't switch out stuff too much besides the obvious. So I probably should have got 3 bananas now. I went ahead and got an eyeshadow palette. It was actually free if you bought the 8 shadows. And I have some other Anastasia palettes that I built before. You guys have maybe seen those videos if you've been following me for a while since they started doing the individual palettes. Cautionary tale with them as well. This wasn't the best deal. I still am pretty sure that I got these cheaper online when I built the palettes initially. Now I haven't built one in a while and maybe the prices have gone up, but they were charging $13 a piece for the shadows individually, and then you got this for free. So I ended up spending a lot more at Anastasia than I wanted to, and I guess I felt like the deal could have been better. Whenever I go online and order from them, if I order $40 or more, I always seem to get a discount on my shipping, so I felt like I typically spend less. I made it a point to go ahead and get some of the gel eyeliners. I really like those a lot though. They're really, really great. They last a long time. I have all of the eyebrow pomades pretty much, so I didn't need any of those. I did get one of the liquid gloss, or one of the lip glosses, because I only have the liquid lipsticks, and I got that in Gilded. It looks a lot like what I have on right now from Nana Coco actually, but it was gorgeous when I swatched it. Actually, since I haven't swatched anything, I'll swatch that for you guys now. Just like that. It looks a lot like Sheena. If you guys are really super, super, super old school MAC, super old school like me, like old school MAC, then you'll know. And these were still the same price. Like, I just didn't feel like I got a super great deal more than normal with them. Maybe I'm wrong. The eyeshadows that I got, I made sure that she showed me only the ones that were brand new because I was afraid of duplicating ones that I already had, either in the palettes that I built or the palettes that they sell. And that's what you have to be careful with, those eyeshadow palettes. A lot of those shadows are in palettes that they sell. Now, the formula feels different when you buy them as they fit in here, the rounder ones. They feel like the texture is a bit smoother and a little bit more buttery. But I swatched a lot of things. I knew I either had them or they didn't feel that great, or just didn't appeal to me. So, but I love a good palette. So hopefully I'll put those in there and do something great for you guys. I know y'all are going, well, you really show us like a whole lot of stuff. And anyway, I'm just trying to catch up with you guys. I haven't done anything in a while. I haven't done a haul video in a while. Life is kind of taken over. So I will get to some of that other stuff maybe in another video. But this was a huge, huge haul. The deals were great in some situations and not so great in other situations. A lot of the same companies were out there. Senna, Pinnacle, NYX was out there. Like I said, Friends, Nigel. I think this is really great for enthusiasts, makeup artists getting started, and as artists it's great for us to go out there and get like our disposable stuff that we use like all the time and keep refilling our kit, the contouring and the things that we use continuously. And it's great to always have backup brushes. Really, over time, especially some of the less expensive brushes tend to break down as we use them more, so it's great to be able to get those or give them away as gifts, which I did a lot of this year. And I still may continue to be honest. I just kind of keep what I need, and I don't really mind giving some of the stuff away, which will probably be happening soon on the channel. So just keep an eye out for that. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I've missed you terribly. I know that this is long and it's a bunch of crap, but anyway, it's hot, so I've got to go because my air conditioner sounds like a hurricane and I cannot keep it on while I film. But I miss you guys terribly, and if you have any questions, yes, I did cut all of my hair off. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen that. It was kind of necessary actually. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Give me suggestions below about a video that you'd like to see. Sorry, I've been suffering from lack of inspiration. I got a lot of product and just not a lot of ideas right now. So if you're interested in this look, the details are on my Instagram page at MsAllmadeup, and you can follow me there or on Twitter at MsAllmadeup. Bye!